If you're moving from Saskatchewan to Victoria, this is the one mistake I see families make over and over again. They sell their home in Saskatoon or Regina thinking that they're about to upgrade their lifestyle, only to discover that the home that they can afford in Victoria looks nothing like what they've expected. And for some families, that realization happens after they've already accepted the job transfer, listed their home, or started planning the move. So today I'm going to show you exactly what your Saskatchewan dollars actually buy in Greater Victoria, where the biggest surprises are, and how many families are making this move successful without blowing up their budget. Because what most relocation videos won't tell you is that house prices are only half of the story. If we haven't met before, my name is Thomas Calla. I'm a residential real estate agent here and team lead of Pinnacle Homes Group here in Victoria. Our team has helped over 800 families buy and sell homes throughout Greater Victoria, and every year we work with people relocating from Saskatchewan, Alberta, Ontario, and across Canada to Victoria. And when Saskatchewan families call us, the first question they almost always ask is, Thomas, what will my money actually buy in Victoria? Well, let's answer that question. I want you to picture your current home. Maybe it's a 4-bedroom home in Saskatoon, double car garage, finished basement, large backyard, quiet streets, great schools nearby. Depending on where you are in Saskatchewan, that home could be worth somewhere between $350,000 and $500,000. Now here's the reality that surprises almost everyone. That same budget buys a completely different type of property in Greater Victoria. At $350,000 to $500,000 here, you're generally shopping for a 1-bedroom condo, maybe a 2-bedroom condo, possibly an older townhouse in certain areas if the timing is right, but a detached family home with a backyard, that's a very difficult to find in the core municipalities of Victoria. And this is usually where Saskatchewan buyers start wondering if Victoria is even realistic. But before you panic, let me explain why. The comparison is actually misleading. The families who relocate successfully don't compare house prices. They compare the entire financial picture. Let's start with equity. Many Saskatchewan homeowners have owned their property for years and they paid down a mortgage, they built equity. And when they sell, that equity becomes a down payment in Victoria. Suddenly, the conversation changes. The second factor is income. Many of our Saskatchewan clients relocate for healthcare positions, government jobs, military postings, RCMP transfers, tech opportunities, and corporate relocations. Now, often those positions come with higher incomes, relocation packages, or cost of living adjustments. The third factor is lifestyle cost. Victoria housing is more expensive. Nobody argues that, but Saskatchewan winters are expensive too. Heating cost, winter tires, snow removal, vehicle maintenance, you name it, long commutes during difficult weather. And in Victoria, you're not dealing with the minus 35-degree winters. You're not shoveling your snow every single day or every week, and you're not plugging your vehicle in overnight. The cost equation is bigger than housing alone. If your total budget is around $500,000, here's what you're typically looking at. In downtown Victoria, that is generally a 1-bedroom condo, possibly a newer building, great walkability to restaurants, coffee shops, and the inner harbor. You might have parking, you might not have parking. In Langford, you might find an older townhouse, sometimes a 2-bedroom condo, potentially something newer depending on the market. In Colwood and View Royal, similar opportunities to Langford, potentially a little bit more square footage than downtown. This price point is generally best suited for single people, young professionals, downsizees and retirees, and empty nesters, or really couples making their first move to Victoria. It's a great starting price point. But what is $750,000 buy in Victoria? Well, now things start to get interesting. At approximately $750,000, buyers begin accessing more family-friendly options. So in Langford, you get newer townhouses or brand new townhouses, larger townhouses, some smaller detached homes. In Colwood, you potentially get detached homes, family-oriented neighborhoods, good access to parks and schools. In Saanich, you can get older townhouses, becomes a bit more realistic. Certain ordered detached homes might occasionally fall into this price point depending on location and condition, but they generally need a ton of work. For many relocating Saskatchewan families, this is the sweet spot because it allows them to maintain a family-oriented lifestyle while still accessing Greater Victoria's amenities. Now, what does $1 million buy you in Victoria? Well, at around $1 million, the market opens significantly. This is where many relocating Saskatchewan families ultimately land up after applying equity from their Saskatchewan sale. In Saanich, you'll find detached family homes, good school catchments, larger lots, established neighborhoods. In Gordon Head, access to great schools, family-friendly communities, and proximity to UVic is super close, and Camosun College. In parts of Langford and Colwood, you can get newer detached homes, even brand new homes, modern floor plans, growing communities, parks, and brand new recreation is nearby. Now at this price point, buyers begin having a meaningful choice. And that's why understanding your total financial picture matters so much. After helping many Saskatchewan families relocate, certain municipalities constantly rise to the top if you're moving from Saskatchewan. In Saanich, well, families love Saanich because of the schools, parks, larger lots, and established neighborhoods. Gordon Head is particularly popular. In Langford, this area appeals to families looking for newer construction, recreation facilities, and strong value, easy access to town and the highway with the big box stores, and lots of mountain bike and biking trails. In Colwood, Royal Bay has become a huge attraction for relocating families with ocean access, new schools, new homes, and a community atmosphere. Don't forget about View Royal, central location, good value, and easy community. And often overlooked is Esquimalt, which has a strong community feel, close to downtown, excellent value compared to some of those surrounding municipalities. These are the areas we find ourselves recommending most often, depending on budget and lifestyle goals. Now, the biggest mistake Saskatchewan buyers make is buying based on photos alone. Now, Victoria has many beautiful character homes, but beautiful photos don't tell the whole story. Older electrical systems, older plumbing systems, aging plumbing systems, oil tanks, some are buried, older roofs, potential remediation report, vermiculite, asbestos in the attic. We always recommend a great realtor and professional home inspectors, video walkthroughs, and neighborhood analysis, as well as school catchment reviews. And ideally, seeing the property in person whenever possible. The goal isn't just to buy a house, the goal is to buy the right house. The second biggest challenge is timing. Now, if you're moving here from Saskatchewan, you don't want to sell in Saskatchewan and then scramble to find housing in Victoria. You also don't want to have 2 mortgages if you can avoid it, unless you can afford it. And you don't want unnecessary stress. That's why we spend a lot of time helping clients through a strategy and helping them coordinate sale dates, possession dates, bridge financing if needed, subject to the sale offers, and relocation timelines. A little planning up front saves us a lot of stress later. If you're planning a move from Saskatchewan to Victoria, whether it's for work, retirement, family, or simply better climate, the most important thing you can do is understand the numbers. Before you start shopping online, every family situation is different. Different equity, different income, different goals, and different timelines. That's why we help clients build a relocation strategy before they start looking at homes in Greater Victoria. And if you'd like help understanding what your Saskatchewan home sale translates to in Greater Victoria, reach out to our team. We'll walk you through realistic budgets, neighborhood options, school catchments, commute times, and help create a plan that makes your move as smooth as possible. Click the link below to book a call, and if you're moving from Saskatchewan, let me know in the comments. Which part of Saskatchewan are you moving from? I'm Thomas Calla with Pinnacle Homes Group, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.